So in the last lecture, I was explained function of nutrient and nutrition. Okay, what is nutrient? What is nutrition? Then function of nutrition. So function of nutrients means carbohydrate, lipid, protein, vitamin, mineral, and water. And the function of carbohydrate is it supply energy to body activity in the form of glucose, and the energy help in the growth and development. Okay, this is the function of the carbohydrate. Then lipids it supply energy means सबका जो function है function of nutrients are the same. Okay, means lipids also supply energy. It helps in growth, supplies energy to body activities in the form of acid and glucose. But उनके जो forms है वो different रहेंगे. Okay, carbohydrate supply energy in the form of glucose. Then lipids supply energy in the form of glycerol, and the protein is in the form of amino acid. So energy help in the growth and development. Then vitamin is the regulate various vital body process like the respiration, digestion, and the circulations. Okay. Then mineral it also regulate various vital body process such as the respiration, digestion, and the circulations. And the last one is the water. So water regulate various vital body process like provides protoplasm, provide medium for the cell metabolism, okay, and help in absorption of digested simple food in the body. And what is mean by simple food? Simple foods like the fatty acid, glycerol, amino acid, glucose, these are the simple foods. Okay. Now, next question is the guidelines for the nutrition health. What is the guidelines for the nutrition health? So, overeating, avoid overeating, maintain regularity in the nutrition, then food intake, avoid excessive salt or spices, sweets. These are the some guidelines for the nutritional health. Means maintain balanced diet is very important in the nutritional health. Avoid food rich in the cholesterol and the saturated fat. Then avoid addition of salt and spices on our food. So these are the some guidelines. And then use natural food in the nutrition. So natural food means intake a lot of fruits, vegetables. These are the some natural fruits, natural food in the nutrition. Okay, use different nutrients in the balanced state. So these are the some guidelines for the nutritional health. Next point is the food pyramid. So what is mean by food pyramid? Everyone knows what is food pyramid. Okay, means food pyramid was published in Sweden in 1974. Uh, used US Department of Agriculture published food guideline pyramid. Okay, and it is made up of fruit and vegetables, then protein food such as production product as well as pulses, meat, egg, nuts. Then it also made up of lipid, sweets. This is the smallest group. Made up of lipid and sweet is the smallest group. Then general food pyramid is the this is general food pyramid. Specific food pyramid differ from each other because it is on the basis of the age of the persons. Okay, so for the different age people pyramid is different. Means for the pregnant woman pyramid is different. For the nursing mother pyramid is different. Okay, so there are different food pyramid like a food pyramid for the adolescents, for the adult, then children's, and a food pyramid for the again an age. Okay. Now the next question number 5 is the what are dietary requirements of adults? Okay. तुमको यहाँ पे क्या देखना है, डाइटरी रिक्वायरमेंट्स देखनी है, किसके लिए, adults के लिए, for the pregnant woman and the aged. So the question is, what are dietary requirement of adult, pregnant woman and age? Dietary requirements means limited requirement. Dietary requirement for the adult is a adult have a limited nutrition requirement. Adult have a stopped the body growth. So nutrition for a repair and maintenance. Why nutrition is used in our body? Nutrition means we intake a nutrient, and nutrient means carbohydrate, protein, lipid, fats, right? So nutrition for a repair and maintenance means body की growth के लिए use होता है, for the development of body process, for the development of growth, body growth and repair and maintenance. So nutrition for a repair and maintenance. In adult, the nutrition is required for a repair and maintenance. Okay. So whatever we intake of nutrients in our body means nutrition. It require, what is the requirement of nutrition? Nutrition is required for the repair and maintenance of body system. Okay. Hope you understand what I'm trying to explain you. So variable requirement means nutrition requirement as a variable into a individual to individual. Okay, means nutritional nutrition requirement as a variable into individual to individual, and decrease in BMR. So physical active are less, therefore the body metabolic rate is also decreased. Physically active are less, अगर physically active less है, so body क्या होंगी वहाँ पे, therefore body का जो metabolic rate है वो भी क्या होगा, decrease होगा. अगर BMR decrease हो रहा है तो body का जो metabolic rate है वो भी क्या हो रहा है, decrease हो रहा है. Okay, so physically active less, therefore body metabolic rate is also decreased, and it reduce the nutrition, or we can say that it reduce the food. Next is the nutrition. So intake of carbohydrate should be less. For the adult, this is the dietary requirement for the adult. So the dietary requirement of, or we can say the nutrition for the adult, intake carbohydrate should be less. Less amount में carbohydrate वहाँ पे intake होना चाहिए. Next point is intake of food with sugar and fat should be less. Carbohydrate less, sugar and fat is also less. Then vitamin should be more. What we intake more for the adult? So the vitamin should be more and the mineral should be more. Okay. Why? Why vitamin intake more? बिकॉज इट विटामिन्स जो है वो क्या कर रहे हैं बॉडी में, इट रेगुलेट्स वेरियस वाइटल बॉडी प्रोसेस. विटामिन्स आर रेगुलेट्स vital body process like the respiration, digestion, circulation. Okay, so vitamin and mineral help in the respiration, digestion and circulation. Therefore we should intake more vitamin and mineral as compared to carbohydrate and sugar and fats. Okay, next is the nutrition at a regular interval. So adults should eat nutrition at a regular interval. So regular interval पे intake करना है. Adult should eat nutrition at regular interval instead of heavy meals. So avoid heavy meals. Intake nutritional foods. Then meals. So adults should get food at a breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So adults should not skip any meal. Don't skip the meal. Okay? Adults should get food at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So adults should not skip any meal. Then overeating. Overeating means it should be avoided. Overeating नहीं करनी है वहाँ पे. Don't eat over. मिनिमम अमाउंट में इंटेक करना है फूड. तो ओवर ईटिंग शुड बी अवॉइडेड बिकॉज वहाँ पे ओबेसिटी हो सकती है. तो बैलेंस डाइट, एडल्ट शुड यूज द बैलेंस डाइट. एक्सरसाइज टू रेगुलर एक्सरसाइज टू परफॉर्म इज अ बैलेंस डाइट. मीन्स वहाँ पे पूरे न्यूट्रिशंस प्रॉपर अमाउंट में इंटेक करने, इट्स कॉल्ड एज अ बैलेंस डाइट. ओके, देन डाइटरी रिक्वायरमेंट फॉर अ एज. फर्स्टली हमने क्या देखे, व्हाट वी सी इन द A point, dietary requirement for the adult. Now we see dietary requirement for the aged aged people. So only replace the word adult by a age. Means वहाँ पे डिफरेंस क्या हुआ है, जहाँ पे हम एडल्ट यूज कर रहे थे, एडल्ट पर्सन के लिए हमने क्या देखे यहाँ पे, विच विटामिन इज मीन्स कार्बोहाइड्रेट intake in less amount, vitamin should be in more amount, minerals should be in more amount, then nutrition at regular interval, meal, uh, don't skip the meals, don't means avoid overeating. Okay, then in the next point, dietary requirement for the age. Dietary requirements, it depend upon the, सॉरी, ओनली रिप्लेस द वर्ड एडल्ट बाय एज. ओके, यहाँ पे सिर्फ वही पॉइंट्स एग्जैक्टली कॉपी करने हैं. आई विल नॉट एक्सप्लेन अगेन. Next point is the dietary requirements of a pregnant woman. So it depend upon the woman health. Then it should be as a per suggested to be by the physician. Means वुमन की हेल्थ पे डिपेंड करेगा कि विच रिक्वायरमेंट इज वेरी important for their health. Means it depend upon the woman health and it should be as a per suggested by the physician. Okay, so question number 5 is finished. Now I start next question. Question number 6, what is malnutrition? Give its type. Disease due to malnutrition. So everyone knows what is mean by malnutrition. Yes, what is mean by malnutrition? Hello, what is mean by malnutrition?
When
Lack of
body
essential
doesn't get
vitamins.
nutrition.
आवाज ब्रेक हो रही है, I think.
Proper nutrition.
When body doesn't get proper enough nutrients.
Yes,
Less intake
it
of nutrition.
less intake of nutrition. Right. Since it is a deficiency in the body, deficiency of nutrients. Okay, so it is a medical condition and it is a condition on in which individual get a nutrition on less than normal nutrient. Means we intake a nutrient but not proper. It is a condition on which individual get a nutrition but in less amount. Means जितनी normal में हमको intake करनी है उतनी नहीं हम intake करते हैं. Okay, so it is also called as a disease. So malnutrition is a various type based on the CNC of nutrients. So there are four types of nutrition. Malnutrition means malnutrition refer to a deficiency, excess or imbalance in a person intake of energy or we can say the nutrients. So the first type means where deficiency or excess imbalance in a person intake of energy or we can say the nutrients. So there are four broad sub form of nutrition. So it can be prevented by amount of balanced diet. Then it can be cured by a changing the diet and nutrient supplement. ओके जब चेंज होता है हमारी डाइट में चेंजेस आने की वजह से क्या होता है वहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम आ सकती है. सो इट कैन बी cured by changing the diet and the nutrient supplements, and it can be prevented by amount of balanced diet. So malnutrition is prevented by intake of balanced diet. Okay, so some diseases are there, like a disease anemia. So DCMC means less hemoglobin. क्यों हो रही है वो? Correct the word here. It is wrong. Means disease, then deficiency, then symptoms and remedy. So the disease is anemia and the deficiency is less hemoglobin. So anemia क्यों हो रहा है? Because of deficiency of less hemoglobin. And what are the symptoms? Feeling tired. Tiredness feel होता है. This is the symptoms of anemia. And what is the remedy? Like iron, rice table, iron rich tablet intake, iron rich tablet for the anemia. Okay, next is the rickets. Ricket because of vitamin D deficiency. And D, what is the symptoms? Symptoms of ricket is